Standalone review of Lattafa Ramz Silver. Let's get into this, guys. My own thoughts, purchased with my own money. No one knows I'm making this video. I don't even think Lattafa knows I exist. We're just talking about this and we're comparing it against Ultra Male, one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Been wearing it more than a decade. From BPI, Antonio Puig. I've gone through it all. I know this fragrance so well. So we're going to get right into this. Great review coming up. Now, Lattafa Ramz Silver. So this is like a baby 30 ml bottle. The 100 ml bottles right now are roughly $18 to $20 on Fragrance Buy. 100 ml bottle. No matter which way this review goes, go down in the description, click it, go buy it. Like, it's so worth it. Fragrance Buy / Fragflex. Whether you're in Canada or the US, it's the same company. As a backup, you can try Perfume online. I have a $5 off coupon there. And also you can check Joma Shop. So that can be another backup. In general, Joma Shop watches, designer items, glasses, handbags, great site in general. Let's get into this, okay? So we'll do Ramz Silver here. Oh boy, right in the opening, this is so strong. I forgot how strong this was. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then we have Ultra Male right here, which I'll do a good spray on this test strip. We'll get into it. Okay, so just to make sure, you know, same level playing field, and let's make sure we establish a datum or a base point for what is Ultra Male while this kind of sits. Ultra Male is a fragrance centered around pear, cinnamon, and vanilla. It was perfumed by Francis Kurkdjian. He perfumed Ultra Male. He was the sole perfumer involved in it, okay? He was one of the head perfumers of Jean-Paul Gaultier. Who do you think came up with Le Male to begin with? Well, maybe it was a creative director there or a briefing or whatever it may be to come up with Le Male, but Francis Kurkdjian was the first person to create Le Male, so that's kind of his baby. He knows what he's doing with Ultra Male when he wanted to make a crazy flanker back in the day. We're going to get into it. Pear, cinnamon, vanilla. Let's smell them both, and I'm going to show you what hand has what. This was Ultra Male. This was Ramz Silver. Let's talk about it. So, oh my gosh. I've had that bottle for, you know, a long time since I made my last review, and it may have gotten stronger. So Ramz Silver is, in the opening, 95% accurate to Ultra Male. You'd have no idea that it wasn't Ultra Male. Someone around you certainly wouldn't, and that's assuming they even know what Ultra Male is to begin with. But the quality of Ramz Silver, the strength of Ramz Silver, the balance of cinnamon, pear, and vanilla is pretty darn good right off the opening. I'll be picky because that's the purpose of this video, but we could just end the video here saying Ramz Silver is 95% accurate, and that's more than enough, and that means it's a good clone. So digging a little deeper, the juiciness of the pear in Ultra Male is a little more apparent than Ramz Silver. You can notice that difference. It's almost like a fruitier pear in the opening, and it's interesting because you would never know that unless you had Ultra Male side by side with Ramz Silver, right? If just smelling Ramz Silver on its own, you think it's Ultra Male. That's how close it is. But if you really go back and forth, Ultra Male just in the opening has a bit of a juicier pear. It's very minuscule though. And again, I'm like being picky just to be picky. So could I say it's a 1-for-1? No, but it is so close. Testing it out as far as the dry down goes, which I've tested on my skin and I know very well, they dry down extremely similar. So you're kind of bumping up that 95% now to say 98, 99. That's what's going on. So Ramz Silver dries down almost perfectly to Ultra Male. It's just the openings, Ultra Male's a little fruitier with that pear. Performance wise, this is where it gets a little different. If you have those older BPI batches of Ultra Male, those are your beasts. Nothing is going to perform like those. But in itself, Ramz Silver is a very good performer. It's pretty much on par with Ultra Male. It's very close. You will get 2 feet plus. You will get a solid scent bubble. I just find the longevity of Ultra Male hangs around a little more on my skin. So for an example, at the 8-hour mark, you'll smell both of these fragrances on your skin. Yes, you will. Ultra Male just might radiate a little more. But what I noticed was it's not that much of a difference. And really, again, you're just being picky. You can easily overcome that by just doing 2 sprays of Ramz Silver on one spot in your arm. All of a sudden, you have a fragrance lasting 12 hours, right? So this is very strong. Again, we're just being picky, but it is a very, very good inspired expression of Ultra Male. Compliment factor, it's the same. Because the scent profile is so accurate with the same performance, essentially, you're going to get the same compliments. So any compliment you would have gotten wearing Ultra Male, you'll get wearing Ramz Silver. Case in point, it is a very, very high compliment getting fragrance. 10 out of 10. This scent profile gets you good reactions. We all know that. So you're going to get phenomenal reactions. How to wear it: stay away from the summer. You could wear it on a cooler spring evening. This definitely shines in the fall, in the winter, and in the start of spring when it's cold. That's how to wear this scent profile. You could wear it on a date night, just don't spray a lot. And we're talking about Ramz Silver now at the end of the day because it is strong. So don't spray a lot, but it could be a date night, could be an outdoor market, any cold weather event. You can wear it dressed up, but it's a little sweet and a little playful. You'd probably want to save maybe more unique, challenging, mature fragrances when you're dressed up, just because you have the opportunity. So I'd really recommend this for date nights. Don't spray a lot. Any winter outdoor event, a Christmas market, a holiday market, whatever it may be, but certainly the clubs and the bars in the cooler weather. You don't want to go to a club where they're not running the AC. You're going to choke everyone out wearing this. But this is your clubbing, partying fragrance. House party, bars, clubs. This got me so many compliments when I was back in school. Phenomenal compliment getting beast. Not Ramz Silver. The scent profile of Ultra Male got me all those compliments. But because this is similar, it's going to do the same thing. So clubs, bars, parties, this is the fun, playful type of fragrance. All in all, I think Ramz Silver is absolutely worth the price. For just under $20 USD for 100 ml brand new, that is a ridiculous price point. And I think you should get 2 bottles. It really is that worth it. It really is a great Ultra Male inspiration. So we'll cut the video here. Let me know your thoughts on Ramz Silver down below. It's linked down below, and there's also backup links for Joma Shop and Perfume online. So please feel free to check there as well, or do other shopping in general. Get yourself a deal. Who knows? I might get a 100 ml bottle. Honestly, if it's 20 bucks, great inspiration. The one thing I don't like before I cut the video, like really don't like, is the bottle design. Just look at that. Just look at it. Do you see those words there? Let me read you some of them. I don't want to ruin this fragrance, but we got together, admire, not admire, admire, touch, jazz, mom, or wow. Wait, it's probably wow. It's not mom. Cool, hot, wish, me, no, you and me, love. Top 10 stupidest bottles. But besides that, definitely worth it. You can't, it just kind of looks like texture though. Like you can't make it out on a shelf. It actually looks pretty good on a shelf unless you look really close. Worth the price, terrible bottle, phenomenal inspiration. I'm going to cut it here. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.